Hello, welcome to another episode of Brenda's Musings. So today I want to read a little bit out of this book called Risk Forward. And I just started reading it. And I came across a section at the very beginning called Not Knowing. And it really struck me. And I just want to read a little bit to you. It says, "For many years I suffered under a myth that unless I was clear and I had a plan, I could not succeed. I often made choices that others thought were odd. I seemed to veer off the path people expected, and I couldn't always explain why, except that it seemed right for me. When I chose to go out west for college versus staying back east near home, my mother thought I might be defecting from the family. When I chose to study theater versus law, my mother thought I might be defecting from life. When my classmates signed up for graduate school, I signed up for a 75-day expedition to the Alaskan wilderness." And she goes on in a similar vein for a couple of pages. But then she says, "Little by little, my performing arts career began to grow. I started acting in commercials. I landed small parts on television. The venues for my one-woman show got bigger and the invitations more prestigious. I was on my way." And it continues on from there, of course. But it sort of struck me. I think it struck me partly because I related to it. and it struck me that, we come out of high school in particular feeling like we need to have it all figured out. I remember one of my daughters being so upset that she didn't know what it was she wanted to do, that she was in tears. And she was 17. Who knows at 17 what they want to do? And I kept trying to assure her. I said, you will probably go through multiple different careers. You'll go in different things. You don't have to have it all figured out right now. Just choose one thing that interests you and follow that path. And I mean, yes, you have to do something enough that you're going to be able to pay your bills and that kind of thing. But other than that, you need to be able to do something that brings you joy or makes you feel accomplished and makes you want to get up, in the day to move forward, to do something, with your life. And when you're young and you don't know what that is, I mean, we grow up, we go to school, we know, doctor, lawyer, teacher, dentist, whatever. But there are so many other things out in this world that we don't know anything about. And, we certainly don't know about them when we're 16, 17, 18. And even if we know what they are, we don't know how to go after them. We don't know what we need in order to pursue them. We don't know if it's something that's going to, bring us joy or not. It just might be an interest. So I encourage people, regardless of what your age is to try all different sorts of things, is to, put your toe in different ponds, so to speak, and test the waters and see if it's something that you enjoy. And whether it becomes, if it's something you enjoy and it becomes a hobby versus a career, well, that's great. So you've got a hobby, or if it becomes, a passion project and you do it for a short period of time and then you never do it again, well, that's great. We don't have to, choose a limited number of things and then do them to death. We can do multiple things and we can do them with passion and gusto, and we could be crap at them the entire time we're doing it, but we're having a blast, playing. We're having a blast learning. We're having a blast solving problems that come up for us. That's what life is about. It's too short to be under stress and waking up in the middle of the night hating for the morning to come because you have to go to a job that you absolutely despise, or you're working with people that you just don't jive with, right? So get a new job, try something new. That's my musing for the day. I just encourage you to go out and dabble in life. Have a great one, everyone.